Aquarius, hi there loves, welcome back. So my name is Summer, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a general read for you guys for the sign of Aquarius and the person you're inquiring about for matters of the heart, so aka love, whatever is going on in your love life at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. The first card I chose to pull was from the Lunar Nomad Oracle deck, and it just gives you another bit of information that you may need to hear or be aware of at this time. Then we'll go ahead and jump into the general tarot deck, okay? So the first card I pulled for you for the rest of September is the Book, okay? Aquarius, the Book. Now, when this comes up for you, the key points or key highlights are books, accounts, records, secrets, knowledge, mystery, study, and education. So I feel for some Aquariuses out there that you are seeking knowledge. You are seeking some sort of important bit of information that is going to be quite surprising for you. And I do feel like you are going to be uncovering those messages, uncovering the truth of something. This could be good or bad, but it is about to unravel. I feel like you've been researching or looking for some information, whether this be in a relationship or something that someone has been hiding for you or hiding from you. And it's like you kind of intuitively know, but it's about to be revealed to you. You are about to uncover some secrets or something that has been hidden from you. For some Aquarians, this speaks of your appetite for knowledge, wanting to grow in areas, wanting to learn more about something. I have a feeling it could be to do with spirituality. I have a feeling it could be to do with manifestation and how you can really create your own life, your own book, the way you want it to be. So I do feel like in a sense in September you will be researching these topics and looking more into it and realize that there is something to it, and you're really going to start practicing and become knowledgeable about how to procreate and make your thoughts and your words and your secret wishes and bring them into fruition to your 3D reality. Now the book also holds inner wisdom for us, the mysteries to life, that one question of what is the meaning of life. Could be reminiscing and going back and forth within your head. For some of you, this literally is you exploring and going back into some sort of school, really wanting to jump into some sort of education or career, and you're about to have to hit the books hardcore, or you could just be in the beginning processes of looking into it. And this is a good indication that you need to keep note on your bank accounts and make sure they're all correct, nothing is missing, everything is held accountable for. When the book appears, it invites you to clarify your desires and consciously seek out the truth. So I feel like for a lot of Aquarians, you are about to uncover a truth of a loved one that you thought you wanted to hear and may not be very aware quite yet of how the truth is going to affect you per se. Okay, so that's a message for some. Now let's see what's going on in your love life for the regular deck for the rest of September. Aquarians and the person they're inquiring about. I've already pre-shuffled. I'll shuffle a few more times. Let's see, Aquarians for the month of September. Ooh. Matters of the heart. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. For some Aquarians, for the remainder of September, you will be considering collaborating with someone else, whether in a project or in a relationship. Really trying to get into the depths of a conversation and see if it's even possible if you guys can work together instead of, fighting, instead of overpowering each other. I feel like this could be two alpha females or an alpha female and an alpha male. For some Aquarians, the rest of September will be all about regaining your dignity after someone put you in a third-party situation, after someone was talking to other people on the side. For some of you, you're trying to get back your dignity of, I'm seeing this person like flirting with someone else in front of you. But for a lot of you, it's just regaining your power and your strength and your dignity back after this person that you trusted and you, I'm hearing broke bread. So like having, meals together every night, being in a relationship that you guys were very comfortable in, may have got a little too dry and the person stepped out. I'm not seeing physically, but indulging in another conversation, and now it's almost like Aquarians, you're trying to regain your dignity because you feel embarrassed. For some of you, you may be seeking out certain groups to help you get over this, to help you regain your strength, like a feminist group or women's rights, or just like a yoga and healing meditation center where you can really heal on your own. Okay. So with the devil, for some of you, you are overcoming someone that was very toxic and brought a lot of toxicity into your life. I feel, and this could be you being the toxic person. This could be the relationship that was an unexpected failure due to, I have a sense with you guys being apart, you were okay, but when you came together, it just grew toxic for whatever reason. There was, for some of you, a lot of controversy in your relationship, like outside influences wouldn't leave you alone. And now I see someone punishing themselves and someone feeling guilty. For some of you, I feel like you get the sense that your relationship was sabotaged and the toxicity only increased the downfall of your relationship. For some of you, you did not expect this failure. You did not expect this relationship to go bad or get to the level that it did, because it started off so bright and shiny and wondrous, and the unknown was great. And now for some of you, you feel like your person has the inability to own up to their own doings in the relationship, unaware almost of how their toxicity took place in the downfall in the relationship. With the Queen and the King of Wands and the King of Cups, I feel for some of you, this was a one-sided relationship. For some of you, one person was always the one doing the work and always had a sincere interest in the other person. The other person may have put a lot of responsibilities before you, and some that they weren't even invited to. For some of you, I feel like maybe this person was very outgoing and very friendly and talkative, in nature. So on some days when you were, waiting, it was just due to their gab, their mouth. They were too friendly, too, and before they knew it, they had carried on a conversation for 3 hours and left you hanging. So there's a sense in the month of September of, for some of you, becoming aware that there is something more meaningful out there for you other than this person. Like, this person had the full capability but wouldn't really take the time to be considerate or hone in and focus. This person may have lacked sympathy and understanding, the what it takes to honor someone else, to put someone else first. For some of you, they're very upset that you're looking the other way, you're going the other way, and they still have this love for you. They still have this cup that they're holding. You still hold their heart. But you have dropped the cup. It is broke, and all you're holding now is the flower, the promise that never was fulfilled. It has been left unfulfilled. Now you're just left, Aquarians, feeling bonded to this person, bonded to this toxicity, wanting to heal, but unaware of how. While your person is really in self-punishment mode. They could be looking back with some regret. So what does this person want from you, Aquarians? What does this person want from you in the month of September? So, Aquarians, what I'm seeing is they really don't know what they want. They really aren't aware of how they can come back from this. They really don't know how to overcome these challenges that you guys have went through. I feel like before they thought, and you were on board with the fact that you guys could get through anything. Now I'm hearing, I don't see how we can negotiate these terms. I don't see how we can really make things better by compromising or surmounting all these odds that we've created on this path. They are just really not sure. They're undecided. Part of them wants to go back down this road with you and, use the root of our love can overcome anything. We've been through so much, that whole spiel. And then a part of them, their dominant part of personality, just wants to attain new goals and set out on something new. Like, don't beat a dead horse. But they're having problems. They're at odds with their self. They feel like too much has been done in a sense. But there's still a certain part of them that wants to try, that thinks just maybe we could overcome these things. For some of you, this person wants to make an effort towards you. They want to reach out and offer you an apology. They want that loving energy, that loving vibration. They miss it. They missed how trustworthy you were, how loyal you were. And this could be your person, you know, flip the roles how they need to be flipped. They are really seeing how much you put in, how much you stuck your neck out for them, and they're just kind of meditating on the loyalty that you had for them. They kind of feel bad again. I think they're in self-punishment mode because they see how many sacrifices you made for them. And even though before, you know, they said, I've made sacrifices too, that whole get up, you know, they're really seeing how you did a little bit more. They're really seeing in some sort and waking up that they need to change their life. They need to reverse bad ways of their life. But at this moment, they're just stuck. They feel like they're always going to be in this indecisive world of, I don't want to change. I don't want to. Or I can go and be this loving person. They're scared of abandonment. They're scared of you leaving without, you know, cutting them off cold turkey. They're also scared that you may get bored with them, or they may get bored with you after you've put in so much work and effort. So they're waiting. They're waiting till the anxiety dies down. They're really waiting to see if, waiting till the animosity dies down, like the aggression. They're still a little mad. They're still a little suffering in silence. They're still a little pissed, but very unhappy that this didn't work out. I mean, with all this, you know, concern, and they're suffering and not sleeping well and anxiety about how much time has gone by, it just makes them feel more sick at their stomach. That, like, as the days go by, it makes it worse that they haven't reached out. Like, they want to go and reach out sometimes and have the full mode of, I'm gonna do it today, and then they realize it's been so long. I would never respond to a person that didn't talk to me for that long, so why would they do it to me? It's going to be like a slap in the face, you know? So they're kind of just stuck and undecided about coming forward. So let's see what will happen with this situation, the outcome for the rest of September. Okay, so you guys are going to continue to be in separation. This person, Aquarius, is going to still be stuck in hermit mode, solitude, in a bit of a depression, if we're going to be honest. 2 4s. They feel that they will never be able to be the person that you want them to be, is why they're staying stuck. Even though their heart and their mind still says yes, they really know what type of a person they are at the end of the day. And even their best efforts from their point of view weren't good enough. They feel like they would have to change and compromise themselves too much. So they are secluding themselves, stuck between a hard and a rock place of, do I stay like this forever until the person comes that will adapt to me? Or do I go back to this soulmate, this person that gave me so much love and I feel so much love for? Or is it dead? So they will be in a sense healing. Drinking away their problems. There will be a lot of drinking, sort of to mask their fulfillment, and indulging with more than one person, talking to more than one person to feed the ego, to feed the still of the night, to fill the void, but not really committing to one person. This is the only way that they can compromise within their head of how to heal at this point in time. I feel like this person is probably pretty selfish, and they haven't realized their own selfishness right now, and probably won't for a long time. As of now, they are just trying to figure out their own problems and heal in the only way they know how. They're working a lot, indulging in work, not only to keep their mind off of it, because they're really good at it. They're in their element when they're at work, and that's what makes them feel good. So they are still going through, towards the end of September, a rut. A very, very big rut. I do see them indulging hardcore in their old ways. I feel for some of you, they told you when you broke up, well, you know me, I'm just going to go back to my old ways. I'm just going to party and be non-committal and go sleep with a bunch of people. And they are. They don't have the capability to change. They don't want to. But they're unhappy. They're very unhappy and conflicted about this disunion. They could be being really rude or mean or short to people at work. And at work, as far as work goes, they're kind of being a loner just because they're in a bad mood, a crabby mood, and nobody wants to work with them. And for some of them, they're thinking, I've become that person that nobody wants to work with. But, you know, they're keeping themselves stuck in a rut. They're indecisive. All these things that keep keeping them stuck like this is due to their own faults. Because they want a relationship. They want a relationship back. They want it to heal. Or they want a new relationship. Whatever it is that they want, they're unwilling to compromise about things they need to do to change. Things they need to do to grow. They're unwilling. They don't want to. So, any advice for my Aquarians for this situation for September? What this is telling me is right now, you are deep in your emotions about this marriage, about this divorce, or what felt like a marriage. For some of you, this is a test of sincerity of both of your, genuine intentions to each other. This is a test of your commitment, of how much you mean to each other. So for a lot of you, I feel like this will be coming back together. For the rest of you, there is going to be a beginning of a romance or a new friendship coming in. Someone that is going to help lift your spirits. Someone you can trust. And this could be a Gemini. However, a new soulmate is coming in. Let's see if I'm correct on that, or if it's the old person really coming back, because I feel like this is just a big test of. Okay, so for a lot of you Aquarians, this is a pause. This is a temporary pause, and this was needed to happen so the other party could really grow up. I mean, I could talk, say grow up in a million different ways and lay it out all sugar-coated of how they want to do this and blossom this way and grow and spiritually. No. The main point in this is they needed this tower. They needed this big upset. They needed you to leave them to grow the fuck up. Period. So, yes, it will be delayed. Yes, there will be no action. But it's all for a reason. I do feel like you won't be you'll finally be getting over it, and you'll be going out and meeting new friends, making new, and even somebody trying to talk to you. I don't feel like it's going to progress too much due to your healing stage at this time, but your person is feeling the loss. They can't really concentrate at work. They have a lot of anxiety, so there will be a delay in progress of this for a little longer, but it's all for good reason, because what it's telling me here is this is all a test of sincerity between you two. Okay, so keep your head up, move on, don't look the other way, don't look back. If your person really cares about you and wants to make something committal, then they will do it. They will come. There is nothing else that you can do at this time. If they come back and want it really, really, then they will. If they don't, go. Okay, that's my advice. I love you guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Comment in the section below if you have a comment or something resonates, or if you want a personal reading, I'll leave my link below. If I don't speak to you, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace and love. Bye.